right, good afternoon. I'm Aaron Heiser of Maker's Leather Supply, and today we're going to talk about kind of an antiquing process, but more of a aging process, kind of giving leathercraft some patina. I like to make a lot of things out of just plain veg or bridle or harness leathers, things like that. And when you're done with them, they look great. But if you want them to have that weathered, that aged look right out of the bag, here's a process for that. So, gonna go down to my workbench here, which today is just sitting right here by the cash register in the store. Okay, so I have made this bag right here. Should have showed it before I... Anyway, I'm not sure if this will be a pattern or anything yet. But anyway, I made this bag, and it's made out of milled harness from Wicket Craig. And it was an odd lot piece of milled harness, so it had some spots and some marks already in it and everything, because I wanted to make an old-looking and distressed bag. So it doesn't bother me that it already had a couple of marks. That's less work I have to do later. So, this is the bag right now, and then I'll show it again after I'm done with everything, but I'm not going to make an hour-and-a-half long video of me doing this all over the bag. Instead, here's a piece of the leather that bag is made of. And if you look at the bottom here, this is what I'm talking about doing, okay? And it's a very, very, very simple process to do. All I've done is I've taken a piece of canvas here, and I've wrapped it around that little foam block that I used in my edging video the other day. So it's just a foam block of sandpaper, but you don't even need that. It's just, that's so much easier than holding the fabric while I do this. Okay, and then this is a piece of wax from a tea light candle. Okay, those little bitty round candles that they use to, they put them in Scentsy warmers and stuff like that. They use them to heat up keep dishes hot at like buffets and stuff like that. Anyway, those little bitty round candles. And the reason I'm using that is because those little candles, they're not scented and their wax is very, very soft. You can use beeswax for this, but beeswax gets real sticky when you rub it on something like that. So I don't like to use beeswax particularly. So all I do is I'm going to take some of this and rub it on my canvas here, and then I'm just going to create some heat and friction, and it'll start to have that effect on it. Okay, it's pretty quick, but again, when I'll do a whole bag in a minute, it's going to take a little bit of time. But there it is. There's the edge that I just did. It doesn't look near as plain as it did just a second ago. This works on all kinds of leathers. Basically, it'll work on almost anything but a chrome tan, as far as I know. Chrome tans are almost plasticky, so a lot of them are, at least on the finish, so it just doesn't seem to penetrate and work as well on that. But let me zoom out just a tiny bit so we can see that bag a little better. On this bag, what I'd like to do is all the way around all the exposed edges, and then anything, imagine if you threw this bag around a little bit, the things that would get the most wear points. So the corners, I'm going to do quite a bit. These areas right here that are raised, I'm going to do those. I'm going to do across the top right here. I'm going to do parts of the handle, and on the back, same thing, around the edges and stuff like that. And again, I'll come back and show that once it's all done. But that'll be quite a bit of time. Matter of fact, I may even be wearing a different shirt because I might not get it done today. So, it's going to be a fun little process, and I'm going to be super excited to see how well I can get this bag to look aged, because it's a nice bag, but honestly, it's a little bit light for my likes. I do want it a little bit darker, and I don't want to spend 5 years getting it there. So, we'll be back, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, that didn't take as long as I thought it would, so I'm still wearing the same shirt. But my arm's tired. So anyway, here it is. Okay, so again, I did all the wear points on it. I did the corners, I did the edges. Yeah. Hopefully this shows up well on the video. I can't see on my tiny little screen I'm staring at. If you open it, I did the... it's alright. I did the... just a little bit under the flap, because, you know, that wouldn't be as worn in that area because the flap's always closed on it. Did around the back, just around the edges and stuff. I did the shoulder strap, and the little pad on the shoulder strap. And even the strap itself, if you notice, it's got a lot more brown color on the edges where I did it there. So I'm pretty happy with it. It only took me about an hour, I guess, and that was even talking to customers and stuff too, since it's Friday and the store's busy. So yeah. Again, it's a great way to add a patina, to give it some age and give it a little bit of character, and it makes, no two would ever be alike when you do it like this. So take that and do with it what you will. Until next time, I'm Aaron Heiser, Maker's Leather Supply, and I hope you have a great day.